Hello again, this is Hayes Jones and this is HQ Videos for You. And we're finishing up my Blu-ray 3D collection. And I believe I left off with Titanic, so let's jump right back into it. Also have Top Gun in 3D. I've never seen this in 3D. I've seen just a regular Top Gun. I know that's all the big rave with Tom Cruise fans. I'm not a huge Top Gun fan. I like Tom Cruise, but this is not one of my more favorite movies of him. But one day I will watch this in 3D. Then we have my Transformers collections in 3D. We have Transformers Dark Side of the Moon. Dark of the Moon. Dark of the Moon. I thought it was Dark Side of the Moon. Dark of the Moon. We have the 3D slipcover, which is hard to see because I have it in plastic. Then we have the cover art, excellent movie, excellent Transformer movie. Here we have Bumblebee on the back. Beautiful cover art. And one day, maybe when I grow up and can actually do the back part of the house, maybe I'll have a movie room or a man cave and I can actually put these out. But for right now, they're safe in plastic. The next one is Wahlberg's Transformers Age of Extinction. Not as good as the other ones, still high action, good 3D. The IMAX 3D looks really great on my Samsung 3D TV. And we have again, slipping out here, the 3D cover art, the 3D slip cover, and the cover art, right there, it's on the back side. Cover art on the back side. Then we have Transformers The Last Night. Another okay Transformers movies. Find it very interesting Stanley Tucci was in here. It's amazing the amount of movies that man has been in. But slipcover, this one is not in 3D, but it does have the embossed lettering. Cover art. And if I have something on the other side, that means there's no cover art on the other side. Then we have Tron in 3D, Tron Legacy. I dare say this is as good or better than the original Tron. A lot of people thought the original Tron was rather boring though, but at the time I think it was really great visual effects and it looks really great in 3D. And here is the Tron slip cover, and this has the 3D effect. Then we have the Ultimate Tahiti 3D. I have not watched all of this. I've seen bits and pieces of it though. It looks fantastic. Usually these IMAX theater Blu-ray 3Ds usually are very, very colorful, very brilliant pictures. And I believe they shoot it with a special IMAX camera, that's why. Then we have the IMAX Under the Sea, and yeah, I know it has the UPC code cut out of it though, but it was at a discounted price, and I'm not selling this collection, so this is just for me. And we have the Underworld Blood Wars. My son is dying for me to let him watch Underworld, and he's 10, and my wife is like, hell to the no. So, just interesting side note. Don't think badly. I mean, when he was 2 years old, I don't know why, he was sitting next to me watching the first Underworld. And he was just watching it, and my wife was like, what are you doing? I was like, we're watching a movie. He's like, you can't watch that. Yeah, okay, that'll be our little secret. I only have 8 subscribers, so it'll be our little secret. Next, we have another Disney Pixar Up, fantastic 3D animated movie. Yeah, a very good storyline also. I like the Up story. We have Upside Down embossed lettering. I've had this for years. I got it when it first came out. I've never seen this. Maybe just one of those Sunday afternoons I watched with the wife. And it's a cover art. That was a slip cover. We have Valerian. Not a great storyline, but visually very stunning motion picture. It was a lot of 3D effects, a lot of brilliant colors. Is visually, I'd put it not quite, but close to the level of Player Ready. With the storyline was rather weak though. This for some reason got I believe a bad break or bad reviews. Vampire Hunter 3D. I actually like the story. Interesting storyline. Abraham Lincoln, a vampire hunter. I like the movie, like the 3D effects, I like the action, and you probably pick it up at a relatively low price. So if you have 3D capability and you don't have this in your collection, I'd highly recommend it. Venom. Again, I like the storyline. Like the action. Was it fantastic? No. Was it good? Yes. I'll definitely say pick it up. And I do have this in 3D. This one I purchased on eBay. I love the movie Vertigo. I believe this line has several non-3D movies that they somehow converted to 3D. And as time progresses, I find them at the right price, I'll probably pick those up too. But Vertigo are great. This is epic. Alfred Hitchcock. And that's a cover art. Then we have Walk. Another one I haven't seen. My wife and I started out watching this, and I think with the first 10 minutes, she's like, can we watch something else? Because this is kind of slow. So, again, maybe one of those Sunday afternoon movies that we'll watch. We got the 3D cover art. Walking with Dinosaur. I saw this with my son when he was small, but I haven't seen it in 3D. I'm assuming it's probably pretty good in 3D. I just took a real quick glance. Whenever I get my movies, I always try to check them out just to make sure they're working. Usually I get mine used at pawn shops, or I get them off eBay or Amazon in like new or very good condition. So I always like to check them before I put them away. Next we have War of the Planet of the Apes. I think this is a fantastic story. I think it's a fantastic reboot of the Planet of the Apes line movies. I think it definitely does the original justice. And it also looks great in 3D. Warcraft in 3D. I haven't watched this yet. Just haven't really been in the mood to watch this kind of medieval fantasy kind of movie. But that's the cover art. And this is the slipcover with the embossed engraving. Or embossed printing, excuse me. Wolverine Unleashed Extended Edition. This and probably the recent Phoenix movie are probably my least favorite X-Men movies. It just, maybe because when I watched the first time, I watched the Unleashed Extended Edition, and they just had scenes in there that I understand why they cut out of the theatrical. They just kind of went on, and you would kind of doze, and it just had kind of lows in the movie. So just an okay movie if you're like me. See if you can find it at a discount price and pick it up to add it to your X-Men collection. But it does have the nice slipcover with the raised printing slipcover and the cover art. World War Z. I actually like this zombie movie. My wife loves Walking Dead, so she likes zombie movies also. And we were just kind of marveling how the zombies in here are hella faster than the ones in The Walking Dead, and they turn very quickly. So, great action movie, decent 3D. It's not that really popping out 3D, but it gives you that depth feel. So, likes Brad Pitt's World War Z. And this movie has pretty much sentimental value to me because this is the first movie that my son ever actually went out to the theater and see in person. And I believe it was in 3D. I think he watched it like a couple seconds because it hurt his eyes. And I know 3D still hurts his eyes. You can only watch it for a limited amount of time. And I actually have the action shutter lenses, not the passive ones, but he can only watch it for a limited amount of time. So that's why I picked this up. Plus I like the movie. It's a cute movie. I've been looking for the sequel to this in 3D, but I haven't seen it, so I don't know if they're not coming out within 3D. I know Disney does not make some of the movies that they have 3D in theaters, they do not necessarily put out on Blu-ray. So I don't know if this is coming out. If someone knows, please let me know. And I have XMen Apocalypse. Very good X-Men movie. Decent 3D effects. Great storyline in my opinion. And Yogi Bear 3D. the 3D is actually pretty good in here. Is if you like, I'm not sure what to call this kind of animations. I don't say live animation though, but it's a particular specific type of animation that they utilize in this movie, which really kind of gives you that depth and pop out feeling. And this is most of my collection, but not all. I actually got some stuff in the mail. I actually picked this up at a real decent price. The Toy Story, the complete 3D toy. Well, it's not complete now since there's a Toy Story 4, but at the time, the Toy Story complete collection in 3D Blu-ray. So I picked it up at a very decent price at the eBay auction, all in very good condition. And these just came in the mail. I have Zootopia and Meet the Robinsons. And I think one more. Get up. There you go. Monsters, Inc. And usually what I do, unless it's like a Marvel movie or just something I'm just dying to see or dying to have, I usually wait a year, sometimes two, till these things actually come down in price, and I'll get a like new or very good copy, or sometimes I'm actually fortunate enough to find it at a pawn shop somewhere. So that's why I usually get these in kind of bunches like this. But this is my 3D collection. One more thing, just a caveat. It's not exactly my complete collection because I do have some Twilight Times that are in 3D, and I also have some still cases in 3D. So whenever I do that video on either my Twilight Time or on my steel case collection, I'll show those 3Ds. But thank you for listening through this. If you like, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have any comments, please comment. Other than that, you guys have a great day, and thanks for your time. Peace.